Kemco presents Shadowgate for the NES. I'm going to play it. This is going to be a very casual run. Shadowgate's a game I've beaten many times. I like to go back and play it every few years. So I sort of know the solutions to a lot of the puzzles I'll encounter. Some of them I'll have forgotten by this point, but either way, we're going to do it. I'm going to probably purposely die a few times in this just to show off the deaths too, because part of the lore of some of these ICOM games that came out on the NES is the ways you can die in them. So I'm not going to take this too seriously. I'll do file 2. I probably have the game beaten on file 1. The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Black Mirror as he waved his hands. Was he telling me goodbye? Now you find yourself staring at an entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears. Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded Warlock Lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. Combination of his evil arts and the great Titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold aeons ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well. Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. You hope, anyway. Okay, this game has one thing that's kind of annoying, and that's the torch system. We have to keep torches burning. If we don't keep torches burning, the lights are going to go out, and we're going to die, basically because we're going to stumble around in the dark and fall into a pit or something. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's look at this door. It's a heavy wooden door with iron hinges. It's the skull of some creature. Its meaning seems quite clear. Death lurks inside. That it does, that it does. It's a stone wall. You seem to be wasting your time. Don't be rude to me like that. Alright, the trick to getting into this door, if I remember correctly, is we need to open the skull, right? Yeah. As if by magic, the skull rises. There's a key, obviously. We're gonna take that. The key 1 is in hand. Obviously, we're gonna use key 1 on door 1. Can't seem to find a keyhole. Wait, what? What do you mean I can't find a keyhole? The door is open. Oh, okay, that door's not locked. Really? This guy didn't lock his front door? It's the door leading into the castle Shadowgate. Alright, fine. We'll just go in. This key's obviously for something else then. That pitiful wizard Lackmere was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death. The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. Alright, well, first thing we're gonna do is take these torches, because we're gonna need those. In fact, we're gonna use one of the torches so that we have 2 torches lit, because somehow we're walking around with a torch in each hand while we're doing other things. I don't remember. Do I need to burn the rug here? The torches are burning strongly. You need not light anymore. Oh wait, I have to use this torch, not the one that says torch equals 1 in my inventory. Do I have to burn this carpet? The rug quickly catches on fire and burns away. Okay, there's nothing there. There's something that happens later where we have to burn a carpet. Let's see what we got here. This wooden door is reinforced with heavy sheets of steel. Even though this door is only an inch thick, it is very sturdy. Alright, I think key 1 opens that door, so let's do that. Key that doesn't fit into the keyhole, damn. Alright. Fine, we'll just open that door then. Door's locked. No, we won't. Door's locked. Okay, key 1 must open the wooden door then. There we go. Key worked. It unlocked the door. Alright, so yeah, I have forgotten a lot more about this than I thought. Stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs. Alright, we're gonna take the torches. Torches in hand. Torches in hand. Now this torch is special. That's why it's apart from the other ones. It's a torch. An oil-soaked rag is wrapped around it. There is something out of the ordinary about this torch, but you can't put a finger on it. Let's look at key 1 while we're here. It's a small iron key. I'm going to try to go into a lot of detail with this run, just kind of check a whole bunch of things out. There's a rock there we have to hit. Stone falls away to reveal a secret passage. Alright, we're going to look at this book. It's an ancient tome. It seems that no one has disturbed its pages for centuries. Really? Well, let's take it then. When you remove the book from its pedestal, the floor collapses, and you fall to your death. It's a sad thing that your adventures have ended here. That's pretty much the first death I think a lot of people encounter in this game, because almost everybody falls for that book trick. Alright, now, let's do what we're supposed to do with this. We're going to open it. Book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. Key 2, we're going to take that. That probably opens that door back there that we passed. Key 2 is in hand. Close it just to get the book out of our inventory there. Whenever you open something, it takes a whole page of your inventory that you have to scroll through, and it's kind of a pain. Alright, let's move back. Standing along corridor, huge stone archways line the entire hall. This key bears a skull. This must be a skeleton key. Alright, let's use this on that door. There we go. Click the key worked and unlock the door. Oh, as you enter, you can see a sword and a sling inside. Both of which are going to come in handy. Sword is in hand. Sling was taken. It's a double-edged broadsword. The handle has Druidic script written upon it. It's a small leather sling. This would come in handy for long-range battles. Alright, let's get out of here. Standing along corridor. Stone passage winds to an unseen end. Let's go this way first. I forget what's in here. As soon as you enter the room, you see an arrow on the front wall. No. I can't take these torches, can I? No, for some reason. The arrow is in hand. I don't think this is going to kill me, but I'm going to try some. The ledge wasn't strong enough to hold you. You fall to the ground and land hard on your rump. But you don't die, so that's good. Yeah, we can never get in this door. Which kind of fooled me for a long time the first time I played this, because I kept thinking that door led somewhere. You absolutely can't get in there. But what we can do, I think... You move the torch. It's a hidden door. There's a spiral staircase leading down. Let's go this way and see what's here. You stand at the edge of a deep chasm. From the darkness below arises the screams of the undead. This cave is hewn roughly in the chasm's wall. Obviously, we can't cross this bridge, but we're going to try it anyway. As you reach the middle of the bridge, it collapses under your feet. The bridge won't hold you. You can't cross unless you lose some weight. What are you trying to say, game? Okay, so yeah, obviously we don't want to go that way. We're going to go this way. What's this? A wraith is standing in your way, or in your path. Oh no. I forget how this thing kills you. Can I take the torches while he's sitting there? Let's see if he's gonna let me do that. Torches in hand. Torches in hand. Well, let's try to punch this jerk. You're afraid to get near it. Scaredy cat. Can I hit myself? Smash. Now you see stars. How do I get you to kill me so I can show it off? Maybe if I take the cloak behind you? You're afraid to get near it. Can I speak to it? Doesn't seem to understand what you say. Or it just doesn't care. Maybe if I try to use a sword on it, which is not what you're supposed to do. Nothing happened. Okay. So, maybe this thing can't kill you. I don't remember. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this on this to light it. Or no, we're not. Maybe I need to use this on this. There we go. Torch burns with a strange white flame. With a shout, you throw the flaming torch at it. With a blinding flash, the white flame engulfs the undead apparition. When you open your eyes again, the wraith is gone. Alright, that was easy. It's a very passive wraith. The cloak is in hand. We're gonna need this. This heavy cloak contains no frivolous adornments, such as pockets or a hood. Alright, we're gonna equip it. It's gonna come in handy later. You try on the cloak and find it very unbecoming. It barely fits over your armor. While we're here, let's see what happens if I use the sword on myself. You thrust sword into your chest. Blood begins to flow. Suicide won't help in your quest. The Warlock Lord will surely triumph now and probably laugh at us for doing something so stupid there. So yeah, you can kill yourself in this game in different ways. Alright, we're gonna open this door. Nothing happened. Oh, not use open. There we go. Actually, there's a way to go over here too. It's too high for you to reach. Oh yeah, this part always confused me. You can't actually see the exit right there, and then if you try to go in, it tells you it's too high to reach, so I have no idea what this is supposed to be right here. We need to go this way. The small stone chamber is lined on one side by two barred portals, which I don't believe we can actually go in. Sturdy bars seal this cage. Your nose detects the presence of a concealed animal. You can hear a faint scratching from within the dark depths behind the bars. Yeah, I don't think we can actually get those open. Epor. I don't remember if I need to speak this. You seem to be wasting your time now. Do I need to use it? Or look at it? Maybe I need to look at it. This sign reads Epor. Epor, Epor, Epor. You got it. It seems to be some sort of magic word. Of course. You've learned one magic spell. Which... oh, I need to use a torch here, probably. Torch is lit. Okay. Epor is a spell. Obviously, it says rope backwards. There's a rope in the room, so let's see what happens. The spell is chanted. Epor. There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. Having stretched up to the hole, the rope stops moving. So that's basically I think it might be a shortcut somewhere. Alright, so we got a rope now. Let's take this torch to replace the one I just used. Let's take this stuff on the shelf here. When this is scroll 1. Let's look at it. It's an ancient leather-bound parchment. I think we have to open it to read it. Scroll 1 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. 5 define, 3 are 1. 1 gives access to the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the golden blade. Last to invoke the platinum horn. That's actually a very, very important bit of information what that scroll is telling you. It tells you how to get through a whole bunch of puzzles in the game. What you need to do. Which will make sense later on. What's this? Bottle 1. Bottle 2. It's a small silver bottle. What is it? It sure smells terrible. Small silver vial glows with a lustrous shine. You notice that the bottle is impossibly light. That's gonna be important later. I wonder what happens if we drink bottle 1 though. Let's find out. As you consume the liquid in the vial, your body convulses and death spasms quickly follow. It's poison. Alright, so we're not going to do that again. There's something with this wall. I think I have to move it. Damp air is blowing out of the gap in the stone wall. You have to open the door before you can go through it. Maybe I need to open the wall. You feel the ground shake as a rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway. Alright, let's go in here. Cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine. Okay, I need something for this room and I don't have it yet. I need a gem or something. Let's go upstairs. Or up the rope, rather. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the elven funhouse at King Otto's Fair. We can't really do anything here at the moment. Torch is in hand. The broom is in hand. Torch is in hand. I need to use the torch, speaking of. I wouldn't worry too much about the broom. The broom doesn't actually do anything, except later on we're going to run into some riddles, and the broom is a possible answer to them. Nothing happened. Okay, so we can't hit these mirrors. We need an item to do it with. Let's go out this way. This long, cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins. Alright, let's see what we got here. Start opening coffins, because that's what you do in a situation like this. You just brazenly start opening caskets. Nothing happened. Can I look at these? It's a cold stone coffin. The lid to this coffin is made of solid gold. It must be worth a fortune. The standing sarcophagus is sealed with a dragon scale cover. The door is open. This tomb is sealed with a silver lid. The cold marble coffin lid seals an ancient deathbed. Alright, yeah, let's open one. Lid of coffin is open. It's a leather pouch. Let's open it up. Alright, we're gonna take the coins. Copper coin. Copper coin. Copper coin. I could take the bag, but I'm not gonna bother because there's no use for it. And it's just gonna clutter up my inventory. What's in this coffin? The lid of coffin is open. A mummy stands silently before you. Wow, there's some slowdown just from having that mummy on a screen. This carefully embalmed 6-footer stands straight and still. Wonder what happens if we burn him. It's not very respectful, but the mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. This jewel-studded scepter is truly made for a king. Let's take this. Alright, what's in this coffin? Lid of coffin is open. Its green slime is quite disgusting. I think if we try to move out, we have to step over that slime and it kills us, maybe? You try to pass the slime, but it engulfs your body, dissolving it in seconds. You die instantly. No pain, no nothing. You were slimed. Nickelodeon humor. Alright, we'll just leave that closed then. The lid of coffin is open. Oh boy. As you open the tomb, a banshee flies out and emits an ear-shattering scream. You're alright, but it is very hard to hear. Does that come into play? I don't remember that. I thought it maybe like instantly killed us or something. Oh, we can let it back out. Okay, it's not doing anything. Yeah, I wonder if that comes into play. I knew there was a banshee in there, so I always avoided opening it. Now, let's go ahead and move with it, see what happens. Alright, we need to go out this way. You have to open the door before you can move through it. Well, I'm sorry, game. The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Okay, that takes us back there. Stone passage winds to an unseen end. So we need to check out these rooms here. Doors open. A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. Okay, so obviously going to get that key is going to get us killed because there's a shark in the water, so let's see what happens. You can't reach it from here. Swimming the shark-infested pool would be suicidal. Can I move into the water? As you swim toward the skeleton, you feel the jaws of a shark grab you and pull you under. You curse yourself for using your body as bait. Even before the life has left your body, the lake will be filled with your blood. This was a very violent game for this era of Nintendo. Alright, obviously we can't go that way, so let's go in here. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream. Now, we're going to take some rocks first of all, because we're going to need some. Yes, I can take it, I'm just not pointing at it. I know I could take the rocks, there you go. Take stone. I'm only going to take, I think, 3. I probably only need 1. Maybe I'll take it if I can get the darn thing in my inventory. There we go. Leave the other 2. What's going on here? The way up this stairway is obstructed by a landslide. We can't go that way. There's no way to clear that up. Cold water cascades. We saw that. It is very dark. Alright, we're gonna go this way. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. that's a rock. The rock is quite loose. I think I need to hit it. You hit the rock as hard as you can. Pow. Loose rock falls down as if hinged to the wall. The game's sometimes very weird. There's things you would think you would just move, and they want you to hit it. There's things you need to open, they want you to move, and you would think like multiple commands would work in some cases. But nope, you have to hit that. Alright, so let's open a bag. Bag 1 is open. Bag contains 3 large jewels. We're gonna need these. White gem, red gem, blue gem. I need to use the torch. I'm gonna have a problem in a minute if I don't. There we go. Alright, nothing else in here, so let's get out. You're standing in a dark underground cavern. Subterranean cavern has been carved by centuries of erosion. Alright, let's go to the left. Doors open. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Gonna want the torches. Okay, let's... what's this? Small trapdoor made of polished metal. Doors open. Where's this take us? This might be an instant death, I don't remember. Broken fragment of a wooden ladder hangs from the opening. As you go down the trapdoor, you realize you took a big step. Fall is quite fatal. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that will just instantly kill you. That are hard to avoid, because it's something as simple as just going into a place, like a screen transition will kill you. It's this thing. It's a large pedestal with iron trim. It's a small hole in the wall, some 3 inches deep. I don't want to look at it, I want to use it. I need to use another torch. There we go. Alright, I think we want the white gem for this. It's the white stone of unknown origin, a fine thing to gamble away in a good card game. Probably not a good idea because we're going to need that. It's a fine red ruby. Its color reminds you of your adventure across the sea of blood. It's a dark blue gemstone that is as big as the pommel of a sword. Let's use the white gemstone. I think that's what goes here. Gem fits perfectly in the hole. Small crystal spear magically appears on the stand. Gonna want this. Take that. Doors open. Let's go in here. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. Okay, there's a specific way we have to do this room. Wow, to slow down here. Torches in hand. Whoosh. Flame suddenly shoots from the dragon's mouth. Cloak can't stand up to the dragon's fire. Dragon flame engulfs your body. You pay for your curiosity with your life. Alright, so obviously we don't want to do that. What we want to do... this thing here is a shield. Shield is in hand. You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame. Now, we're going to want to pick up most of the things in this room, but we can only pick up a few things before we have to back out, otherwise the heat's going to become too much for the shield to handle. So we're going to take the torch, because we're always going to need torches. Torches in hand. Again, flame spews forth. Use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. It's getting hot here, everybody. This is an extremely heavy iron-bound chest that is securely locked. We can't actually open this thing, so we're not going to bother with that. We're going to take the spear. And then we're going to back out, I think. Yeah, we're going to back out. Room stinks of rotten meat. This room is terribly hot. Let's look at the helmet. Seems to be a helmet of the sort commonly worn by hobgoblins. I don't think we need that for anything, so I'm not going to bother with that. It's an ancient gnome warhammer. This weapon does not show the signs of battle. We do want that. Yes, I can take it. The hammer is in hand. Again, flame spews forth. Use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. Okay, I could take a skull here, because we're going to need one possibly for a riddle. But there's another place to get a skull, I think, so we're just going to leave it. I hope I'm right, otherwise I have to wander all the way back here. But there's nothing else in that room that's useful, so let's back on out. Alright, so we're back here again, because we need to check out that spear I just got that I just scrolled right past. This crystal spear is as cold as ice. I probably can't use that on myself and like freeze myself to death, can I? Nothing happened, no. I know if I use this on a torch, it will immediately put the torch out. I think. You drop the spear into the lake and notice the ripples disappear as water turns into ice. Alright, now we don't have to worry about the shark. Lake has become a solid sheet of ice. A lime-covered skeleton stares at you through eyeless sockets. Let's take the key. Key 3 is in hand. It's a small brass key. Okay, now somehow I have to get my spear back. I gotta remember how to do it right. I think I need to use a torch on the ice. If I use a torch on the spear, it puts the torch out. I think. We have to use it on the ice, not the spear itself. Alright, use torch on the ice. You put the burning torch close to it. Torch melts away the ice over the spear, allowing it to float to the surface. Not surprisingly, the lake quickly refreezes. Alright, I think we can take it now. Spear is in hand. Oh, does the ice stay frozen after that? I forgot that. Alright, so now we have the spear back. We don't need to go back that way, we need to go this way. We need to go back to the mirror room. Actually, no, before we go back to the mirror room, we need to go back down here. A huge man-made slab of granite seals the far side of the cavern. It's a stone wall. It's a concave polygon. Seems to have been carefully carved into the stone. We're going to use the blue gem here. I think that's what opens this up. As soon as you place the blue gem in the hole, you hear the sound of grinding stone. The wall slowly rises to reveal a magical image of an old wizard. Listen, warrior. The Warlock Lord can only be defeated by thy courage and the Staff of Ages. Remember, 5 to find, 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be thy pathway. Have thy wits about thee, warrior. Fare thee well. The wall slides back into place, hiding the image from your sight. A scroll appears. So he pretty much just told us what the scroll 1 told us. It's an ancient leather-bound parchment. This might be a spell. Scroll 2 is open. You've read the scroll. The scroll reads, "As the shadow of the wind, thou shalt be." Humana. You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 2 quickly vanishes, which is good. That's one less thing cluttering up my inventory. Okay, Humanin will come into play later. Need to go back up to the mirror room. Alright, back here, we're going to use a hammer. I think we want the middle mirror, but we're going to use it on all of them. You have opened a magic portal into deep space. You are immediately sucked through. Lack of air causes you to quickly lose consciousness. Grim Reaper quickly embraces you. Alright, obviously we don't want to go out into deep space. As soon as you break the mirror, shards of glass fly through the air and slice into your body. Blood pours from your wounds and your body slumps to the floor. Man, how hard did we hit this mirror? Alright, so we're gonna use the hammer here on the middle one. Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror. Okay, no wonder the glass flew into us on the other one. You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door. It's locked, isn't it? Door's locked. I think key 3 opens this, maybe? Click. The key worked. It unlocked the door. I really wish this game got rid of old keys when you used them, but it doesn't. This room is incredibly hot. This must be what the lower levels of Gehenna are like. Now, if we didn't have the cloak on, we would die here, I think. Or we actually, I don't think we'd be able to stay in the room. I think we would have to back out. The cloak actually protects us from the heat. Let's open a door. Door is open. Suddenly, you feel a gust of wind. A searing blast of heat knocks you across the room. What's going on, big boy? A flaming horror appears at the end of the bridge. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Doesn't seem to understand what you say. When in doubt, punch it. Fire Drake screams triumphantly and gives you an internal sunburn. Obviously, that was a bad idea. Alright, we're not going to hit it. Let's instead use our spear that is cold to the touch and has power to freeze lakes and drop it into the fire. You hurl the spear into the fire below you. The hell-spawned flames quickly vanish as soon as the spear touches them. With nothing left to feed itself on, the fire drake immediately follows suit. Your view of the floor is totally obscured by a thick black oil. Can I move down here? Suicide obviously does not solve problems. Alright, well, we're not getting the spear back. We don't need it anymore. Let's get out of here. A sharp, cold wind whips up over the ledge of the deep, dark chasm. It's a sturdy wooden bridge. It's a doorway. This looks awfully simple. As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "This bridge is mine. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross. We don't actually have any gold coins. We need to use a torch now that I'm noticing my inventory here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I don't have a gold coin, buddy, but I do have this. The troll falls silently into the dark cavern. You listen, but you do not hear him crash. Not getting any money out of me. It's a bad economy. The moon casts a brilliant shadow over the grounds of the courtyard. Yeah, we're running into a lot of, like, monsters all of a sudden. Cyclops stands before you, ready for battle. I just want to take a second to say I absolutely love the music in this game. It really fits the vibe of the game. This might have one of my favorite soundtracks on the NES, actually. It's finely crafted well, made of stone and mortar. Alright, so we gotta get rid of this guy. But first we're gonna let him kill me. We'll see what happens. A battle cry dies in your throat as the Cyclops crushes your skull with his club. As usual, our punching method didn't do anything, so instead, we're gonna use a sling on him. It's incredibly convoluted how we have to do this. We have to find a sling. We have to open the sling. Sling is open. We have to use... As I find it, we have to use a stone. On the sling, now that it's open. You put the small stone in the sling. Try figuring this out without game facts or anything back in the day. We need to close the sling. And then we can use the sling on the Cyclops. As soon as you start twirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out, "Death to the Philistine," and release a stone, Bullseye. He ain't dead yet, though. You can almost see the stars revolving around the Cyclops' head. He's down but not out. Let's fix that. You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass. Now he's dead. It's a dead Cyclops. What do you expect after stabbing him with your sword? Experience points. With a mighty leap, you jump headfirst into the well. On the way down, you see no water below. The well was deeper than you imagined. You have just broken every bone in your body. It's a sad thing. Alright, obviously we're not going to do that. So, there is something we need to do with this, so... We're going to use a handle. Crank turns rather easily. At the end of the rope there is a small bucket. Instead of just looking at it and taking what's inside, we gotta open the bucket that's already open. Bucket is open. And we gotta take the gauntlet. Gauntlet is in hand. Gonna need that. Doors open. Let's go. It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs and several open passages. Alright, we're gonna take this torch. Then we need to use a torch because I have one, it's not burning. Alright, let's start checking out rooms. You stand in a small library. Okay, there's the skull I wanted. This fine map of the lands of Tarkus is quite detailed, although incomplete. I don't remember if we need this for a riddle or not. Possibly, I'm gonna take it. This book looks quite old. The words, the prophecy is written upon it. Let's open it. The book is open. You can't read the strange writing in the book. Oh, that's right. We need something for that. Desk is open. Okay, we're going to actually, instead of taking it, if it'll let me do it, use glasses. Okay, I have to take it. We're going to use the glasses on ourselves. You try the glasses on and they fit perfectly. You can see very well. Alright, now we're going to look at this book. Wow, these glasses you can understand and read what you could not before. The light grows faint, the path winds round, where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for the evil is free, where the sword is hung, he must place the key. That is actually a hint, I believe. A bridge to from amidst burning death, a demon to guard. I think I know what that's talking about. Latari riseth. Yeah, I know what that is now. You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the book quickly vanished. Alright, let's look back inside the drawer here. It's a strong wooden desk fit for a king. There are a couple of drawers in it. Actually, there's only one that we can open. Alright, let's take key 5, because we're going to need that. Scroll 3. Scroll 3 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Lands under the heavens, the key to the world. Terra Tarak. You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 3 quickly vanished. I think scroll 4 is a spell too. Scroll 4 is open. You've read the scroll. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. Instantum Lumina. You've learned one magic spell. As the spell was chanted, the scroll 4 quickly vanished. Alright, so we don't need anything in the desk anymore. Those spells are all going to come in handy soon. It's full of books. You don't have time to read every one of them. Think of your quest. This is a complete 12-volume set of the Encyclopedia Druidica. Does the red gem work here? It's a small hole in the wall, some 3 inches deep. Let's see, I don't remember. The bookcase slowly slides away, revealing a hidden passage. Okay. This room is dominated by a large fireplace set in a red brick wall. This wooden bellows has stoked many a floundering fire. It's a black iron poker. It is used to stir the embers of an ongoing fire. It's a pewter goblet which glows with a lustrous shine. Through the portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains. It is a globe mounted on a stand for display. It shows all the known lands. Looking closely, you can see a seam along the equator. Well, there's a reason for that. The spell was chanted. Tarak. A large crack appears around the equator of the globe. So now we can open it. The globe is open. Bottle 5 and key 6. We definitely need the key. I don't think we need the bottle, but let me see. Small black bottle with a cork on top. Let's take it. I'm fairly certain we don't need that for anything, but happens if we drink it. We drink the liquid in a bottle. It's as sweet as sugar. Oh, cool. Okay. We don't need that for anything, so I guess we just had a little bit of a dessert there. I'm actually curious, what happens if I use the torch on the fireplace here? You torch the firewood. Fire starts burning, adding warmth to the room. This doesn't actually do anything, I don't think, but I'm going to try to use the bellows and the poker on a fire. Just curious what happens. Nothing happened. Fire starts burning, adding warmth to the room. Yeah, the poker and the bellows are pretty much useless, I believe. I'm not going to take the goblet, I don't think we need that, and there's nothing else going on in here. It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs and several open passages. It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows through which to circulate fresh air. We need to use a torch. I did this accidentally, but if you're curious what happens if you use yourself. What odd behavior for such a brave warrior. I mean, they're not wrong. Alright, use a torch. This horseshoe seems to have taken quite a beating. I'm pretty sure we don't need that for anything, so I'm not going to bother. Okay, we definitely want to take that. This jar is extremely slimy. What's this? Bottle 4. I don't think we drank that one before. Glug. You swallowed a viscous liquid. It's like drinking tar. And apparently it didn't do anything bad to us. There's that. It's an empty test tube and a wooden rack. We don't need that. Okay, we definitely want this other one. What? Wait, I might want this. What is this? Bottle 3. No, we don't want bottle 3. Definitely want bottle 2. Have we tried bottle 3 on ourselves yet? Glug. You swallowed a viscous liquid. It's like drinking tar. So that's basically what bottle 4 was. You remove the latch and a mutated dog pounces on you. It looks like the doctor put something strange in the dog's water. Before you can do anything else, the mutation quickly rips you apart. Yeah, that's just an instant death door. We don't want that. Ugh. There's a strange poisonous looking liquid in a pot. It really stinks. Yeah, but what if it's tasty? Slurp. You taste the poisonous looking liquid in the pot. You notice small blue hairs begin to grow on the palms of your hands. The viscous liquid seems to contain body-altering ingredients. That's all it does to you, so now we're going to be walking around with blue hairs on our hands forever. Lab animals can be chained to this stone while performing experiments on them. I think we want to do something with this. I'm not sure what command it is. Can't do that. Open it. Won't open. Use it. Stone rises slowly out of the floor. A shining vial is inside it. Take. Water is in hand. Stone descends back into place. The glass vial was filled with clear liquid. The sign of the cross is on it. So is holy water. Gonna need that later. Alright, use a torch, so we're good there. Alright, that's it for this room. You stand in a small garden. The only sound is of falling water in the night. Okay, let's see. This exquisite marble fountain is shaped into the image of a sea serpent. From its mouth spews an acidic liquid. It's a small wooden flute. It looks like it could make wonderful music. Bark on this tree shows no hint of disease, and its leaves are an awesome gold color. Well, let's just take the flute out of the acidic liquid. I'm sure that's safe. As you reach for the flute, you touch the water, and pain explodes through your hand. The water is extremely acidic and obviously not good for drinking. Okay. So what happens if we drink it then? When in doubt, put it in your mouth. Kneeling down next to the fountain, you drink a handful of the acidic water. You can't even scream because you no longer have a throat, let alone a larynx. Alright, yeah, let's not do that. What we need to do, as soon as I find it through my inventory here, is we need to equip the gauntlet. Wait, do I already have it equipped? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Use gauntlet on self. You place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you. Now we can take the flute. Yes, I can. By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. Okay, I think we use this in a couple places, but we're going to use it here. Sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. It seems like you wake from a dream, only to find a hole in a tree. Is it real? The flute's music is like magic. Okay, let's take this. It's a gem of some kind. It's a ring, set with a large black sapphire. Let's grab that. I'm sure it's gonna come in handy. Alright, let's get out of here. This long, drafty hallway with one flight. I don't remember if this door is unlocked or not. It is. Door's open. Notice how when we walked into the room, there was a hole there where the rug was? Kinda did a really bad job of hiding that secret from us. You were awed by the majestic beauty of this immense banquet hall. Alright, so first things first, let's see what's under this rug. The rug quickly catches on fire and burns away. A key can be seen underneath. Key 4 is in hand. Alright, what do we got here? It's a silk tapestry, which we're not going to take because we don't need it. I think we can take that. It's the family crest of Sir Dugan himself. We don't need that. The frame of this fine mirror is laced with silver and gold. We may need that for a riddle, I think. Alright, I think all three of these doors are locked. Yeah, so we gotta figure out what keys we can use here. Key 4 doesn't work on that. Doesn't work on that. Alright, key 4 opens that door. I think I have a 5 and a 6, right? Yeah. Alright, key 5 opens that door. Key 6 opens that door. Alright, let's see what we got. You have entered a small corridor. 2 arched doorways wait patiently for you. Let's grab some torches. From this windy ledge, you can get an idea of the size and strength of the castle. There's something we need to do here, but we don't have the item we need yet. Lightning lights up the countryside as you stand on a lookout point. The sky foretells the coming of a great storm. It's a pot of gold. Leprechaun must have skipped town. This canvas pouch looks to be quite light. Close inspection reveals some druidic script on it. Well, obviously we want the gold. As you move the pot, you realize that you have fallen for the oldest trick in the book. You suddenly find yourself knee-deep in the moat. It seems that the alligators really enjoy your company. Obviously, that's a trick. Instead, we're gonna open this up. Bag 3 is open. Whole bunch of coins. Big coin. It's a large gold coin with a well engraved on it. That's gonna come in handy later. I'm just gonna take all these other coins. I really don't need 3 gold coins, but I'm gonna take them all anyway. Just close the bag. Use a torch. And get out of here. Alright, so we are going to have to come back here in a second. Let's go this way. You're in a small throne room. A skeleton wearing a gold crown sits on a throne in front of you. Although he looks dead enough, this royal skeleton sends shivers down your spine. There seems to be something in his hand. In the center of the pillar is a carving of a sword. Sir Dugan's royal seal is carved on the stone pillar in vivid colors. Guessing this is Sir Dugan then. Okay, it says there's something in his hand. I don't know if it's talking about this axe. Can't take it. We actually have to put something in his hand. The scepter. As soon as you give the scepter to the skeleton, the seal on the pillar lowers. You can now see a ring-shaped hole. A ring-shaped hole. We picked up a ring. The ring fits perfectly. The throne magically rises, revealing a secret passageway, which we're not going to take yet. Because we need to go back and do something before we go that way, I believe. We're going to check out these other 2 rooms first. Although the evening air is cool, this small circular room radiates fervent heat. Through this portal, you can see the moon hovering over the darkened mountains. A flame burns within this brazier, lighting the entire room. This horn is forged of flawless platinum. Its beauty is unbelievable. Well, let's take that. Uh-oh. A large fireball suddenly appears in the room and causes you to shield your eyes. When you open them, you notice that the fire has changed into something far more menacing. The Hellhound makes this hot room even hotter. There must be a way to cool the room off before you roast. Can I talk to him? Hey, good boy. Doesn't seem to understand what you say. Can I punch him? He is a Hellhound after all. The demon dog snarls and pounces on you. His teeth sink deep into your flesh. That was a very basic death for a Hellhound. Alright, what we actually have to do is use the holy water on it. Holy water has sent the Hellhound back to the place where it was spawned. flame died out. The room is quiet, as though nothing had happened. We're gonna take the horn. Now, we're not gonna go upstairs yet because I just realized I'm missing something that I need for that. I need to go find it. But first I'm going to take this room. Appears to be a sphinx who looks at you indifferently. Can I take these torches? I don't remember. Can't take it. Am I pointing at it right, or can I literally not take it? Okay. Notice these symbols. We want to remember those. Those are important. Hopefully I don't forget them. You have stumbled upon a sphinx. It has the body of a lion and the head of a man. Let's talk to it. Doesn't seem to understand what you say. Okay, let's not talk to it. Well, bye. As you moved, the sphinx spoke. Who are you? No one may pass without my permission. To pass, you must answer a riddle. I'm a fire's friend. My body swells with wind. With my nose I blow, how the embers glow. Dost thou know? Bring me the answer to my riddle, and I shall let thee pass. Well, what happens if I don't want to? As you moved, the sphinx spoke. Who are you? I may pass. Okay, he's not gonna kill me, I guess. Can I hit him? Maybe that'll make him kill me. Suddenly, the room begins to fade. It seems that the sphinx magic has taken you too. Alright, let's not do that then. Alright, what we will do is use the bellows. Because that's obviously what he's talking about. On the sphinx. You have correctly answered my riddle, warrior. Thou may now pass. A telescope is beside the window. A star map is on the wall. This must be an observatory. Alright, we have a scroll. Let's see what it is. Scroll 5 is open. You've read the scroll. Observing the stars, the throne constellation appears once every 5 summers. Legend says that it is a portal to another land. Huh. I actually don't know what that's talking about. I think that's actually a useless bit of information that we don't need. Let's look at the telescope. As you peer through the telescope, you are amazed by the clarity of the night sky. It's an ornate carving of a shooting star. The object is made of silver and is extremely heavy. I don't remember exactly what we need to do here. Do we have to move it? Can't do that. Open? Won't open. Use? We gotta do something with this map. Can't take use, we didn't take. Stars in hand. Okay, that's what we need to do. We have to take the star. It's a map of the known galaxy. You can see billions and billions of stars. The map seems to be only loosely attached to the wall. Do we have to do something with this map? I thought we had to move a map or something. There you go, the star map is open. What is that? The rod is made of cast iron. Okay. Need this. I need to use a torch real quick. There we go. Alright, that's everything here. It's a wooden ladder. Let's go up it. You are so captivated by the woman's beauty that you momentarily forget her predicament. Yes, in the moonlight she is even more beautiful. Through this portal you can see the dark mountains. The silver chain seems to be strongly secured to the wall. This fine lass lies upon the floor, chained to the wall. She is extremely beautiful. It doesn't seem to understand what you say, which is kind of odd, don't you think? Well, let's take this thing. With a loud roar, the wolf pounces on you, taking your life. So the woman turned into a wolf. The wolf's powerful jaws rip your throat out. Alright, obviously we're gonna have to do something about her. So let's just kill her with a silver arrow. Your aim is true as you plunge the silver arrow into the beautiful woman. Beautiful lady suddenly transforms into a wolf. This looks like your typical dead werewolf. Your arrow is deeply lodged into his body. Yeah, I'm sure every one of us has seen a dead werewolf at some point in our lives. The blade is in hand. Let's look at it. It's some sort of spike that is made of precious metals. Ouch. The tips are as sharp as needles. Alright, we need to get out of here. We're all done there. We're never gonna have to come back. We do have to go back this way. As you stand on the turret, an eerie blue dragon appears in the clear starry sky. Well, let's talk to it. Doesn't seem to understand what you say. I have no idea why this command's in the game. You can't actually speak to anything in it. Alright, well, let's take this thing. With the speed of lightning, the wyvern wraps its tail around your neck. You die, screaming silently. Alright, let's not do that then. It's a wyvern. This beastie is a distant cousin of a dragon, but is smaller and fiercer. You wouldn't think you have to do what I have to do here, but it's an ornate carving of a shooting star. The object is made of silver and is extremely heavy. We're going to use this on a wyvern. The star becomes a flash of light as you launch it. Crash. It strikes the wyvern and it explodes into a million pieces. Oh, at least he's gone now. Alright, let's take this. Talisman is in hand. This rather heavy talisman is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges. It shines with an incredible brilliance. That's going to be important later. Okay, we need to go back out to the balcony. Which is... was it this way? Yeah. It's a balcony. Okay, I think we need to use... I could be wrong on this. Hold on. This rod is made of cast iron. I think we need to use this rod here. This little indentation there. Suddenly, the sky seems to be on fire as a bolt of pure lightning strikes the rod. You are startled to see a skeletal hand rise from a hole that has formed at your feet. What do you have going on there, buddy? It's a wand of sorts. Carved on the side of the wand is a small picture of a serpent. Let's take that. The wand is in hand. As you take the wand from the skeletal hand, it begins to descend. The hole then closes up as if it had never been. Alright. Now, we gotta do some backtracking. I have to go all the way back to the bridge room. Alright, we're all the way back at the bridge room. We've come here for a reason. Where is Bottle 2 at? Bottle 2 will help us get across that bridge. What do you want to use this on? For once, we're going to put something in our mouths and it's actually going to help us. You drink the liquid and immediately begin to rise in the air. Let's move across the bridge. giant snake confronts you in this small cave. I got stuck on that part for the longest time, trying to figure out how to get across that bridge. Like, I may have actually called the Nintendo hotline about that one as a kid, I don't remember. Because I actually did call the Nintendo hotline a couple times. Let's look at it. It's a giant snake, it doesn't move. Perhaps it's getting ready to strike. You wait for the creature to kill you, but it still has yet to move. Upon closer inspection, you laugh at your foolishness. It is only a statue. Alright, what we need to do is use the wand we just got here. Snake begins to shake and shudder. Is it just your eyes or is it shrinking? The serpentine statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty. Druidic script winds its way around this staff. You can feel power emanating from it. Alright, well, we want that. It's way too neat looking to pass up. Staff is in hand. Alright, now we're gonna get out of here. Suddenly you feel heavier than you did only a moment ago. Alright, so the potion ran out. Now we need to go all the way back to where we were at. We actually want to go back to where that Skeleton King was. A sharp cold wind whips up over the edge of the deep dark chasm. The troll says you must pay a toll of 1 gold coin. He's very understanding about the fact that I tried to kill him with a spear not that long ago. The troll stares at you. He's actually got the spear I threw at him. Alright, we're not going to give him a gold coin. We could, but instead, we'll be a little bit fancier about this. Spell was chanted, Humana. As soon as the magic is invoked, you lose sight of yourself. You are as invisible as the wind. So basically, yeah, that's a way to get past the troll without having to use any gold coins. It's the Royal Throne Room. Alright, let's go down here. This hallway is made of large granite slabs. I need to use a torch. And it's a good thing that I just found some new ones, because I only have one left. Alright. Without thinking, you jump through the opening and immediately hear a loud click. Suddenly, the granite slab above you gives way and crushes you beneath it. It breaks every bone in your body. Yeah, it's definitely not going that way. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. Stone statue is some 3.5 feet tall and ugly as all heck. It is very cold to the touch. I'm sure it won't be a problem. Suddenly the beasts begin to shudder and their eyes begin to glow red. The gargoyles, angered at your presence, spring from their frozen state and rip you to pieces. There's not enough left of you to even feed to the birds. Alright, so obviously we need to do something about this problem. We have a spell for this. Spell was chanted, Illumina. Suddenly the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. It takes you a few moments to regain your senses from the Nova Burst. It seems the gargoyles were also affected and haven't yet recovered from the spell. So, anytime you need to go through this room, we have to use Illumina to blind the gargoyles. The room seems to be made solely for the purpose of housing the well. A well, we have something we can use on that. cover of the well is open. What's the deal with the gears? This fine well is made of both stone and mortar. It's a small handle attached to an assortment of gears. Okay. So, what we need to do is throw that coin that has the well picture on it into the well, and then we can go down the well, but we don't want to do that yet. Ouch. You bumped it with your head. This is what I get for running into a door. Door is locked. We actually can't get in this room. I don't know why this room's here. There's no key that's going to open it up. Alright, so we're going to go back out. Gotta use Lumina again. I would have... Whoops. I'll double blind him, I guess. I would have actually gone this way if I remembered which way was the one I needed to go to first. Sulfurous fumes rise from the hot, molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise, so why not try it? Shouting a battle cry, you catapult yourself off of the platform like an idiot. You are brave, warrior, but stupid. Your body explodes as you plunge into the lava. Yeah, we're not stupid. We're not going to do that. This huge statue is made of precious metals. It holds a basin of smoldering coals. Can I hit it? Nothing happened. Alright, what we need to do here... Matari riseth. Spell was chanted Matari. Statue lowers and a large platform rises out of the lava. You now have a way across. Alright, let's go this way. Stalagmites surround this room like the cavernous jaws of a huge beast. Looks like a large, very deep pit. It's a strong-looking metal cylinder. Let's try jumping down the pit. You woke the sleeping guard from his beauty sleep. He decides to eat you for breakfast. Obviously a bad idea. I think he also appears if we screw up what we have to do with these levers. This is what the markings on the stairway by the Sphinx meant. So, I think it worked like this. This one, little one. I'm gonna make sure I actually get the right thing. This one. There we go. Scree. The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You're momentarily dazzled as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. A silver orb is revealed. We want that. The orb is in hand. As soon as you remove the orb, the cylinder closes. Now, you may have remembered from the very first scroll we read that it talks about a silver orb and a blade and a scepter. We need to combine all that. So we want the staff and a blade. Wait, is that not how that works? There we go, other way around. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash in the room. Then the golden spike slides smoothly onto the staff and locks into place. Orb on the staff, is that how it works? Light cascades through the room as the staff becomes a living entity. Alright, now we have what we need to beat the game. That actually will kill the Warlock Lord we gotta deal with. Well, not kill him, but cause him to have a very bad time. Now, we need to use the big coin. On the well. As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. What a weird thing to be reminded of. Alright, let's jump down. The swirling winds carry you down the deep well and set you gently into the cavern below. You stand above a beach, looking down upon a river. Alright, we need to use a torch. It should be the last one I have to use, because we're almost at the end. The river's water is dead calm. It wouldn't surprise you if this were the river's Styx. It's a great gold gong. Its beauty is enhanced by the intricate stand that supports it. Its mouth is made from what appears to be centaur hide. What happens if I go into the water? As soon as you jump in, you find you cannot escape the strong current of this river. Your cries for help are cut off as your lungs fill with water. Who would you call for help? Alright, obviously we can't go in the water. We're going to use the mallet on the gong. After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice ask for a fare. The specter is wrapped in tattered rags. You can see a skeleton within the cloak. Just gazing at this apparition is enough to give you the creeps. What happens if I try to attack him? Nothing. It's like the Wraith, I think. We can't actually affect it in any way. Can I speak to it? Doesn't seem to understand what you say. Why is the speak command in this game? Alright. I think what we need to do is give it a gold coin. Pretty sure. Ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to board quickly. So, yeah, you don't want to waste your gold coins on a troll. That's why that spell is in there. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on sacred ground. The shape of sword is carved in left pillar. The shape of crown is carved in middle pillar. The shape of jewel is carved in right pillar. Okay. One of the scrolls or something mentioned that we needed to use a talisman under a sword. So that's what we actually have to do here, but of course we're going to do the wrong thing. Just see what happens. Oh, that sucks. You have placed the bladed sun in the wrong hole. You did not heed the warnings. Now the Warlock Lord's defenses end your life. Alright, so what we need to actually do is use the talisman under the sword. The artifact, known as the Bladed Sun, is now secured and in place. So now what do we do? Oh, I remember now. I need to use the horn here. Sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. Alright, let's go. The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. Oh, that's not good. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed, the behemoth. Your stomach knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. You wonder, for a moment, how you can defeat such a creature as this. How do you think I'm going to defeat it? The Warlock Lord feels your presence and knows that you are the seed that must be destroyed. Flame shoots forth from his staff and engulfs your body. You have failed. I'm kind of surprised the behemoth didn't just eat us after that. What happens if I punch a warlock lord? Same thing. Yeah, same thing. Alright, so what we need to do, and this is really simple, since we just made our staff, we dig about in our inventory for it while everybody just hangs out here. Use the staff on the behemoth. You pray, as you raise the Staff of Ages, that it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulsates with power, and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth. And it makes him mad. Bye, Warlock Lord. The creature screams in agony, thrashing back and forth in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence. Suddenly, it is very quiet. Beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself, it is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home. Word of your historic quest has already reached the farthest parts of the land. You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you are ushered into the royal palace, where you are greeted by the king. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. The game then freezes there for a little bit for some reason. It will eventually move on here. I think. There we go. You are bestowed a kingdom to rule in the king's fair daughter's hand. As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, bards will need new legends to sing of and new tales to tell. The first stories end. That's it. That's the end of the game. It stops right there. There's no credits. There's nothing. So that was Shadowgate, a game near and dear to my heart from my childhood. It took me quite a while to beat this. My mom and I both played it together. I think we figured it all out ourselves for the most part. I know I had a hint guide for this at one point, but I don't remember if I actually used it or not, because I think we actually figured out how to get through this on our own. Pretty short game once you know what you're doing. I'll be back next time with something else. I don't know what yet. Bye.